Hello everyone. So in this video today, we are going to talk about all the theories of motivation in human resource management. With the help of these theories, you will be able to understand that what actually drives people at work. It tries to bring out all those facts about a human that drives their performance. So previously we have talked about the 3 theories of motivation in detail, and if you have not seen those videos yet, you can just check out my channel and find those videos. And now in this video, we are going to talk about the rest of these theories. So before moving forward, let's quickly recap all those theories that we have previously talked about. The first one of which is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. So Maslow's hierarchy of needs says that people are motivated by a hierarchy of needs, right? From basic to higher needs, which means that every individual has a basic need and then a higher need. Until and unless you are able to fulfill that basic need of an individual, you will not be able to fulfill the higher need of a person. And Maslow hierarchy says that every need is important to an individual. So you have to follow that hierarchy and you have to meet all the needs of the individuals. Basic need being the food and shelter, and the higher needs being the esteem and self-actualization. Now moving forward to our second theory, which is Herzberg 2-factor theory, right? What are those 2 factors? Hygiene factor and the motivators. Herzberg said that these 2 factors can actually motivate people at work. Under the category of hygiene factors lies the salary, working condition, and under the motivators category lies the achievement and recognition needs of a person. So Herzberg said that the hygiene factors, they actually prevents dissatisfaction, while the motivators, they actually create satisfaction. Now moving forward to our third theory, which is McClelland's theory. So David McClelland, he said that motivation is driven by 3 needs of a person, and the 3 needs being achievement, affiliation, and power. So if you want a detailed explanation of these theories, you can just check out the channel and find these theories over there. So for now, let's move forward to the 4th theory of motivation, which is Bloom's theory. Bloom's expectancy theory, it basically tries to explain, it says that human psychology, it works in such a way that makes people believe that if they put in more efforts into their work, it will enhance, it will improve their performance, and then that improved performance will bring in rewards, and that these rewards, they are very valuable for them. So Bloom's expectancy theory stresses on the reward part, right? It says that if you want to motivate your employee, you have to make them believe that their effort will actually improve their performance, and that in return will fetch them rewards. And the rewards that they are getting, that the employees are getting, it makes them feel valuable. The other and the last theory that we are going to talk about is the goal setting theory. So goal setting theory says that you need to set clear and challenging goals for your employees. And then during their performance, you need to give them feedback about their performance. So when the employee has a clear and set goal in their mind and they are getting feedback on their performance time to time, they actually feel motivated to perform better. So goal setting theory says that clear and challenging goals actually motivates people and it brings out good results from them. So there are other theories of motivation, but if you are an MBA student, these 5 theories, they are a good to go if you're writing the exam. So this is it for today. And if you have any query regarding any of this, you can just comment down and let me know.